Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, RuffledRowlit, back with a brand new video, guys. Today, we have some Gucci stuff to talk about. As you guys may have already seen on today's previous video, we actually went through the Pokemon Masters live stream teaser thing, and we went through that. Also, if you threaten me, I am going to catch you with my karambit, okay? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, today we got a rumor. We got a rumor about a Pokedex thing, that we're going to go through for today's video. It's a big old Pokedex rumor, which means there's going to be shit to talk about. I hope you guys think this looks cool, because I think it looks cool. I don't know why I just like showing it off for some reason. Shout out to my brother for 3D printing this my way. But yeah, either way, we've got a big old rumor today, guys. Also, big shout out to my secondary channel, guys, where I'm actually currently making some Mario Maker content. So if you're interested in seeing me get basically pissed off 99% of the time, I would highly recommend to go over to that channel. It's called Ruffled Realm. I get highly angry over there, so if you want to see that, then head over there. But as for content, we're starting with this today, guys. So this was sent to me by Crybaby Abel, saying, RuffledRowlit, a new rumor about the Pokedex. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the rumor. Now, I usually don't like covering these ones because they're a little bit iffy, if I'm going to be frankly honest. Whenever there's just like a list one like this, I've kind of been ignoring them recently. As time has gone on, I've just tried to stay away from them as much as possible, because they just feel like majority of the time they tend to be fake, you know what I mean? Also, guys, I hope you like this kind of new camera shit. Like, I think it looks Gucci. Either way, I've got to be honest, I never really know about these. Sometimes they could be real, sometimes they could be fake, but who knows? But we're gonna go through it for fun, because why not? So yeah, let's start from the top, I guess. So, starting off with the top, it is saying that it's going to be 625 old Pokemon returning. Those not returning included. Those not returning include all legendary and mythical Pokemon except Mew and Mewtwo. That's actually pretty meh. I really wanted Lugia in this game, I've got to be honest. I really wanted Lugia in this game, but I can see one purpose in not having all the legendaries. It kind of makes sense, right? Because, maybe you don't want to make it a thing where, from now on, they're gonna, just include the legendaries and, the remakes they're from and shit like that, because that's probably, less work for them. Kind of just, not really, doesn't really bode well for them, but, whatever. Next thing, the Ultra Beasts. Which would make sense. The Ultra Beasts were kind of very, Alola-centered, right? They're very centered around Alola, so it would make sense for them to not return in any future entries. I was just going to move this camera a little bit. It would make sense for them to not really return. They were kind of specific for, Alola in itself, for that region, for those games. So it would make sense if they don't return, because then they would need to implement some sort of feature to actually make them appear in our world again, through, some sort of, because the Ultra and Moon did, Ultra wormholes and stuff, so they need to do something similar if they wanted to appear in that sense. But, maybe they'll just do it the other way, kind of like Sun and Moon-esque rather than Ultra Sun and Moon-esque, but most likely won't happen. It feels like it makes sense for them to not be there. So far, everything makes sense. Now, this one is actually very strange. He says Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill. Kanto, Rattata, and Raticate. And it's kind of interesting, he says Kanto, Rattata, and Raticate specifically. Does that imply that there will be a Alolan Rattata? Is that what it's meant to say? Is that what it's meant to mean? I'm really curious, actually. And I can actually pull up the, if we can find the Pokedex so far that we do have. I think there should be let's see, Pokedex 8th gen, I think. Let's try to find it specifically over here. Let's see, spin-off Pokedex, 7th gen, Pokemon of the Week. Let's see, let's search up Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield here. Let's see, because I think if we just find, the Sword and Shield, Pokemon list, this should be far more easy to, go through. Because then if there is something in there that is on this, list, then we can kind of disprove this list straight away. Because I don't mind, debunking this sort of stuff, because it always makes it kind of, nice that we, getting that stuff out of the way. But I'm trying to find, the list of the Pokemon that are already in the game so far. Because I know Cerebi has them listed, which is very nice, kind of a little bit of a database kind of, put together. Here we go. Let's see. We're almost at the edge of the listings here. Let's see if we can find it. No, Sword and Shield. Here we go, Sword and Shield. Brand new Pokemon? No, that's not what we're looking for. Galar Pokedex. Here we go. So here's the Galar Pokedex, ladies and gentlemen. So if we go down and we search up Weedle, no, there is no Weedle. So there's been no Weedle showing up in the actual trailers. If we go down, I guess we won't see any. Fair enough. Though we did see in the trailer, we did get confirmation that Mew's going to be in the game, so that's a thing. But no other legendary has been confirmed so far, which is pretty much bodes true for the rest of this thing. So let's continue. Alolan, okay, so Sparrow and Pharaoh. Let's make sure we check those. No Sparrow, which is actually interesting. Again, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Interesting. Pharaoh Not in there either. So, that's another one confirmed. Let's see. Kanto, Sandshrew, and Sandslash. Which would then imply that Alolan Sandshrew is going to be there. Let's see. Sandshrew. Wait, Sand? Nope, no Sandshrew. Not included here, at least. So, that's one thing. Let's see. Next one. Alolan Vulpix. Let's see. Vulpix in general. So yeah, the normal Vulpix is here, but like you said here, no Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales. Paras and Parasect are, I'm assuming, not on this list. Nope, they're not. Man, so far they're all correct, but then again, he could have just like went through the original, like the real existing list. Alolan Diglett and Dugtrio, which, fair enough, we know Diglett is in this game. Alolan Meowth and Persian would make sense for them to not be in this game, because they're gonna have that like Gigantamaxing form for Meowth. When it like Gigantamaxes, it becomes really fluffy and huge and whatnot, like a big old fluffy cat, so that would make sense as well. Bellsprout, Weepinbell, and Victreebel. Interesting. Kanto, Geodude, Graveler, and Golem. Kanto, Grimer, and I guess he meant to say Muck, but not Mum. Then we got Drowsy and Hypno. Interesting. Wait, are they not in the game? No, there's no Drowsy. Okay, interesting. Alolan Exeggutor, Lickitung and Licky, Tangela and Tangrowth. Really? Tangela? Oh, okay, guess I swear I saw it in Pokemon Masters. I must be confusing. And then we got Smoochum and Jinx. Okay, that would be sad for like a lot of people, because I know a lot of people do like Jinx specifically. Porygon 2, and Porygon Z. Okay, so okay, that's interesting. Sentret and Ferdinand on the game. Hoppip and Skiploom and Jumpluff are on the game. Now, these make sense. Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff do make sense. Like, they make sense in my opinion to not be in the game, because I feel like we kind of got a replacement for those with Eldegoss and like what's it called again? Gossiflower, whatever it's called, Eldegoss and Gossiflower. I think that they're like, good enough replacement for that, so I can kind of see the point there. Sunkern and Sunflora, probably the most unpopular Pokemon in general in terms of like, just usage and that sort of stuff, because like I think Sunkern is like the weakest Pokemon. Unknown is not in the game. All right. Quillfish, Shuckle, fair enough. Wurmple, Silcoon, beautifully Cascoon and Dustox, Surskit and Masquerain, Plusle and Minun. All right. Volbeat, Illumise, Spinda is not in the game. Okay, wow. See, this is a Spinda thing. It makes sense, though, because they probably didn't want to make a billion patterns for it. So they were just like, okay, we're not going to include it at all. Then we got Baltoy and Claydol, Lubdisk. Bidoofin! There's no Bidoofin, no Bibarel? What? You're really going to pull them away from me? You're really going to do that to me, Game Freak? If this is true, by the way. We don't know if this is true. But if this is true, Game Freak, you're really going to steal Bidoof from me. You're really gonna steal Bidoof from me. Bidoof. My boy Bidoof. Oh, man. Okay, Burmy, Wormadam, and Mothim, Glameow, and Perugly, Stunky, and Skuntank. Okay, those are really sad. But it makes sense that there are a lot of, like, Gen 4. But there aren't any Gen 4 missing, though. At least from this list. I mean, I don't know. There's quite a few Pokemon, though. I do wonder if there's more to it. But I don't know. Let's see, so, Finneon and Luminion, Patrat and Watchog, let's see, Watchog, the Elemental Monkeys, okay, fair enough, Pidove, Tranquil, and Unpheasant, Audino, Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr, Seawaddle, Swadloon, and Liavani, Basculin, Maractus. Well, Maractus is a very unpopular. I mean, I haven't really. I mean, maybe like one person in my life who like actually like had Maractus as their favorite Pokemon. I think I could be wrong. Kind of reminds me of that like creature from Digimon for some reason. Maractus. Whenever I saw it for the first time. Also for me, it felt like a budget version of like it felt like Cacnea. It felt like, a budget version of Cacnea or whatever. Dwebble and Crustle, Gothirita and Gothitelle. Fungus and Amongoose. I hate this name, by the way. Alomamola. Jeez. Klinklang and Klinklang. Klinklang and Klinklang. Elgem and Behemi. Behayem. Jeez, these names are always the ones this is the Pokemon that I always forget exist. Stunfisk. Stunfisk. No. Pepe hands. Heatmore. Alright. Scatterbugs, Pupa, and Revilion, and Furfro. Now, this doesn't seem like this is all the ones that are missing, because this isn't enough to kind of like take away from, I feel like there should be more missing. Oh, no, but if you count all the Ultra Beasts, all the Legendaries, I guess it would stack up, but still doesn't feel like, I don't know. I would love if this is true, though. In a weird way. And you know why, guys? Because, sure, this isn't like, you know, this is happening no matter what we do, right? This situation's happening no matter what. But I feel like this list right here is kind of the perfect, like, you know, kind of like perfect things to be missing in terms of Pokemon that could be missing. I get the legendaries not being there. I understand it. I mean, sure, we've been available to catch them all the other games previously. I wouldn't be that angry. I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed. I would have always preferred, like, for the full national decks to be there, and I'm not, like, super disappointed by that, but, like, you know, like, I feel like it makes sense, like, if you want to put focus on, like, the legendaries in this game, and I feel like if you send over the legendaries, it's going to be a problem with, like, you know, certain Pokemon that are kind of broken, and stuff like that, so this is going to change the meta quite a lot. Actually, I'm kind of excited to see what the meta is going to be like. Think about it, right? Because I know, like, previously, people would, like, just run, like, Kartana and stuff, like, during Sun and Moon era, you know, they would, like, Kartana and shit like that in VGC, and I saw, like, a bunch of people, like, running crazy shit like that, you know, like, the same team, pretty much, everybody was running the same team. So I do think this, logically speaking, this will change the meta, because legendaries won't be as viable, and depending on how Zacian, Zamazenta, and also the third legendary are gonna work, as well as the mythicals in this region, this could be a very interesting kind of set of ways to do them. But they gotta then balance the legendaries around the rest of the Pokemon, so the legendaries aren't so powerful that everybody has to run a legendary to get an actual proper going team. So if I see an unbalanced game, and they use the like excuse of balancing as a reason to remove a bunch of Pokemon, you know, one of the two reasons, you know, I'm just gonna go bullshit on that one as soon as it comes out. Like, if you know, if it comes out that, you know, the game isn't even balanced, but it's still a shit show where one team is all you need, and that's just, you know, the steamroller team, you know what I mean? I mean, sure, people will find those no matter what you do. You can't never really fully balance a game with tons of Pokemon, unless you literally make, like, 50 of them available only, you know, then maybe you can mess around a little bit more and balance them out more properly. But when you're working with, like, you know, 600 Pokemon plus, maybe, potentially, I get that that's kind of hard to balance fully, but I feel like they never really have given a shit about the balancing before, so it would be strange if they do now, but I do appreciate, and if this is true, then the actual balancing issue, like, could actually be a little bit toned down due to a bunch of legendaries missing, a bunch of mythicals missing, and also Ultra Beasts missing, you know what I mean? That would just get those out of the way. So, I don't know. I mean, you guys let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about all this? So, yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is RuffledRowlit. Have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.